Gallery 33 has been underwritten by Hamilton Bank.
ITF TV proudly presents the work of Central Pennsylvania's artists and craftspeople offered for your consideration on Gallery 33. Now, live from our studio and ready for your bidding, in support of public broadcasting, the Gallery 33 collection.
And here we are back at Hamilton Bank Area A, the Supremes, folks. Now, over here on our left is Judy McMullen, computer wizard with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And inadvertently, I mentioned that Chuck Schultz was the director of ARC, which is the Association for Retarded Citizens. He was the head of their art show. And yes. We don't want to get in Dutch with the bishop's wife by saying that you are, indeed.
Well, this is from the Biohazard series, and viewers of the auction are familiar with Briana Swordsa's work. Here we have white rats, one of them being made an object of worship, one of them on their knees, the other one on a stool holding a cigarette, the female obviously because of the red bow behind her head. The piece itself is down in the lower right-hand corner. You can see that it's bar-coded, making a statement not only on the piece of work as a piece of art, but also perhaps on the scene itself.
Item number 139 is a funded bid, $162. And I told you, watch the bidding on this item because these are very highly prized by people locally. The assigned value is $75, and that's exactly what we have. We have an at-value bid at this time. Item number 139 is
Jerry Bahana of Harrisburg. The high bid is $80 from Chris West of Harrisburg.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have for you now the last group of items for Gallery 33 for 1991. You haven't seen some of these things yet, so get ready to bid. Welcome back, if you will, Claire Schenk as our area producer, and Chuck Schultz as our auctioneer. This is an oil on canvas titled Sandman Stone Harbor.
Well, this is another of Mr. Swordsa's famous Biohazard series, a series of paintings of white rats. Here, of course, we have a female white rat denoted by the red bow in her hair, worshiping, as it were, at the feet of the male white rat who is standing on a red milk carton. There's a lot of humor in his work. There's a message about experimentation with animals, which I think is very clear. And in the lower right-hand corner of it, he's added a bar coding, making a comment about art marketing in general.
The assigned value is $75. Number 693 is a print titled Number 28, the gouache and pencil titled Phallocentricity by Briana Swordsa of York. The assigned value is $75, and the current posted bid is $50.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the WITF studio on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Thank you all very much for being here, and welcome to the 1992 edition of Gallery 33, this annual event when we celebrate the richness of the artistic talent of the South Central Pennsylvania area.
Briana Swordsa's work sells absolutely marvelously here on Gallery 33. His cartoon characters are delightful, and I think he lets us each imagine whatever we'd like to with these things. These two rats are jumping up out of the water.
And they are having a good time, and that item number is 71. The next item, number 592, is a photograph. Item number 5
from Sharon Foster of Marysville.
You all know him, Briana Swordsa of York, Barbara.
And once again, Brian has sent us another piece that we know is going to sell like hotcakes. His work is just admired and collected by lots and lots of people. It's the kind of a thing where you read it for what it says to you. Very delightful. Very delightful.
And everyone enjoys it. It's item number 70. Item 212, mixed media. It's untitled. Robert Wallace of Liverpool.
The artist explains to us.
Awaiting the minimum bid of $37. Item 212.
By Bonnie Razor of Carlisle. The high bid is $52 by Mike Sprout of York Haven.
Item 734 next.
Now this is another in the continuing series by Briana Swordsa of his very amusing drawings and paintings of rats in unusual circumstances. In this case, the smell of wet fur, two in a hot tub, obviously enjoying the evening. And what more can possibly be said?
The items at this table are part of 20 works, 10 each in art and crafts, and they have been chosen from nearly 500 pieces overall to receive a special citation from our 1988 Gallery 33 judges.
This is the marvelous mixed media work. It's pencil, paper, there are cutouts, there are photographs involved, and of course it's a very, very witty takeoff on the future of art in America. In other words, leaving it up to the viewer to decide whether it's going to be Kunst or kitsch. It's a very delightfully funny piece, and the use of lettering, the composition itself is extremely good. It's a very fine, beautiful piece by this young man named Briana Swordsa.
The media mix, or the mixed media, this was the mixed media. I'm happy to say it already has a $78 value. It's also one of our overbid items. They'll be receiving the nice group of items I just told you about a few seconds ago. Item number 940.
These are the high bidders for the last Area F. The Future of Art in America by Briana Swordsa. The high bid is $78 from Daniel Sowers of York.
And nice to see you, Susie. And Lynn Marsh, our artist friend from Shiremanstown, with us to tell you all about the very nice work here at Hamilton Bank Area T. So let's step aside and we'll let everybody see what we have to offer. This item here at Hamilton Bank Area T is number 480.
Rats are a very, very popular subject, it seems, tonight. This, I think, as I interpret it, is a collage. It's a collage. It has ink outlines. It has watercolor accents, color accents, and I think there's a touch of graphite pencil also to give it some dimension. Very nice piece.
It's number 4, dimensions 24.5 inches wide by 17.5 inches high, the assigned value $50. And those are the items up for bid here at Hamilton Bank Area T. If you see some
Mechanicsburg. And item number 480, Alice the Rat and Her Mate by Briana Swordsa. The high bid is $71 from Victoria Gardner of Lebanon. Don't forget, the items you're looking at will close very soon, so call now.
Welcome back to Area W. Welcome back again, if you will, please. Evelyn Reese is our table producer, and Ann Fitzpatrick as our auctioneer. This is an acrylic titled Brian's Father. It is by Martin Plon. Item number 4, the bidding starts at $17.
This is really a wonderful piece, very cartoony, but the faces on the animals are so expressive. The artist has done a series of these, and I think every one that I've seen so far is even better than the last. I just love the expression on Alice the Rat's face because she's really in ecstasy.
And this is item number 487, titled Rat Love by Briana Swordsa of York. The minimum acceptable bid is $17. Item number, the assigned value $50, currently has a $40 bid.
In Mechanicsburg, item number
Assigned value of $50, $17 minimum. Carrie?
Okay. Well, here we meet Alice the Rat once again. We saw her in a formal portrait earlier this evening. We've seen her and her friend or her mate in various guises. Now they seem to be enjoying a little time alone together. There's a pack of Lucky Strikes there on the bed. The sheets and the mattress ticking are beautifully done, apart from the whimsy and the obvious campy charm of this little drawing. We also have very nice draftsmanship. The covers are done with extreme accuracy in the folds. There's a nice composition here, but of course someone is not going to buy it for the composition. People are going to buy it because of the campy appeal of the...
And framed around will really set it off. The assigned value $300, minimum bid $100. I love this next piece. He did me and Brian and Freddie Adams in a piece once. It's really outrageous. This is $481.
And I think we already have an overbid on this particular piece.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Which is pretty terrific. I had to go to school to learn about this particular piece. This is young, I understand it's Alice the Rat holding a box of tricks. And apparently Mr. Rogers came out on a lucky card from the box of tricks. There's a collage in the background of different cartoon characters and also figures like Captain Kangaroo. It's wonderful, playful, very cheerful. I don't understand it, but I think it's just great. And I'm sure somebody wants it very badly. It's the rat is white with a pink bow, and the background is deep black. I might add that the piece is unframed, so it would require a frame.
It's quite strange, but
very terrific.
Wonderful.
Lots of energy.
It really doesn't matter because we started with an overbid of $76, but once again the bidding is still open on that. You can bid higher if you so choose. Item number 1270, the India ink drawing Beyond by Kim
of Lancaster. Young Alice and the Holy Grail by Briana Swordsa. Item number 1270.
Now we have a new Hamilton Bank table, or Area W, with some very nice works displayed, thanks to Sue Bowser, who has helped us to arrange the items here. And Yvonne Molsbaugh is going to describe all of them to you right now. We'll stand aside and let you see the first one, beginning with number 651. It is an offset poster. His work has been attracting a lot of attention at the auction this year.
With a bottle of Tab, a box of matzahs, a clock in the background showing about 4 o'clock, and whether this is AM or PM, it's left to our imagination. The little television set here showing late night or perhaps early afternoon reruns of old cop dramas. It's a wonderfully whimsical cartoon painting, drawing. It uses a lot of techniques in it. I think really this speaks for itself. It is absolutely delightful.
A bottle of Tab, a box of matzahs, and thou, or thee. Number 131 is a $33. We can do much, much better. That's not even a full third of the way there. Number 131 is a watercolor title.
Spitter in York, a bottle of Tab by Briana Swordsa.
Number 484 is entitled Aftermath by Briana Swordsa of York. And the dimensions are 24.5 inches by 17.5 inches.
I'm afraid
so.
For all the people who have been fighting over the other ones, you better bid high and bid fast, because poor Alice, this is her farewell for now. This fellow does such wonderful work with these animals that they're so expressive and so well drawn. I think this one is, you know, every one I see, I say this is the best one yet, but I think this one's really great. Little bit of color down in the beer can, little bit of color in the ears and the noses and Alice's hair bow, but just look at the expression on the faces. These are great.
This is number 4, so if you're interested, you better bid high right now. It is called Aftermath by Briana Swordsa of York. And look at that. We have a bid of $125. Tempted to make a comment about, but I won't. Number 461 is the
high bid was $127 from Joseph Kunkel of Lidditz. The high bid was $136 from Kimberly Clayton of Harrisburg. And item number 461, an acrylic titled Early Winter Morning by Vivian Rode. The high bid was $81 from Lloyd McCord of Marysville. And those were the high bids from the last Area F.
But I meant you bid 115.
Yeah, because I thought it was.
This is the new expanded Gallery 33. 3 more hours this year than in any other year, and it's because more and more artwork has been contributed by generous artists and craftspeople throughout South Central Pennsylvania. Yet all contributed to WITF for the support of your public television and radio stations, WITF TV, Channel 33, and WITF FM 89.5 on your FM dial. Tonight until midnight, and then again tomorrow and Sunday from noon until midnight.
Well, I think the stark commentary of this particular piece is something that Briana Swordsa has become famous for, as his works have been exhibited here before. The two rats are obviously engaged in very human activity.